Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. And yeah, boy, it's been a long day. Hope you had a fantastic Monday. If you're back in the workforce or if you're on vacation or whatever you're doing. Yes, indeed, baby. Just winding up the day and just wanted to come in with the Monday Evening Mojo where our intention and mission is to just share something, something that gets you a little bit off your square, something that gives you a little nudge, something to think about throughout the day. Those of you out there leading, those of you out there doing things that you know you're meant to do. And for anybody, right? Anybody that needs to flip the switch on the stinking thinking, right? And change the conversation they're having with themselves, about themselves. We want to be the messenger today, right? Man, I was rushing to get here because, we just launched yesterday, Sunday, I think we launched something new from Comeback King Enterprises for men. And it was a big push to get that done, and lots going on there. Great opportunity to work with some men one on one and kind of help them step into a safe zone. Fellas out there that have a life that a lot of folks envy, and on the outside everything looks great, but on the inside it's shallow and hollow. Just to say a few things. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. Excuse me, but that's part of what's going on, right? That kind of creates the crazy in my day and in my life, man. And this is kind of a takeoff from last week when we're talking about patience and caring for folks and being kind when you're on the grind, being kind when you're focused on yourself just a little too much, being kind to those that are in need, right? And my wife and I were out. I just kind of like to tie something into the stories, right? To make sense to why I'm talking to you about what I'm talking to you about. But anyway, we were out and getting a date night and having a great time, and so we're relaxing and getting some ice cream. I don't need ice cream, but we were getting some. It was delicious, and the lady just was, it was a busy place, and we were in line, and this lady just kind of pushed up on me, and yeah, pushed up on me, right? Those of you that know me know I'm still in training because I'm a little crazy. But anyway, she pushed up on me, and I didn't say. I just smiled, and she asked if this was a paying line or something like that, and I said yes, and then we kind of went on, but she just kept standing real close to me, like nudging me almost, and then she does this. She there's three registers, and then she did, we weren't paying attention. And we were next in line, but she saw the other register on the end open up, and she just went over to that, her and her friend. Um, yeah, I'm making a big deal out of it. I do have a point here, right? Two things. One, I mean, it's just a line in ice cream, right? And it's just somebody that's ignorant that doesn't know any better. But she is starting to step into my feelings, step into my emotions, allowing me to kind of get caught up in wherever she is, right? Yeah. So, she does that, and my wife, she went up to her and said, man, we were something she said, nice and loving, have a good time, enjoy your ice cream, blah 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 blah. And I'm thinking, okay. And I've had a long day, and I'm looking for somebody to kind of bounce around. Anyhow, I I didn't do anything crazy. You didn't hear about it in the newspaper. But man, the feelings and the thoughts that I had, and I mean, we went from having a great date night, which we ended up having a great date night too. But for that moment in time, I had stepped into her world. I allowed her world to smash mine, to disrupt mine. How many of us are out there and we watch TV or we get on the phone in the morning or we go to bed mad and all the stuff that we do, right? Man, it was exhausting. Right. So I hope this week you don't have someone that can get under your skin like that. They didn't care about how I felt or anything else. And when we saw them outside and as I walked by, I said something like, "Hey, next time don't cut in line." I didn't have to say that. I'll tell you, when I said that later, I really felt bad. My wife looked at me like, "Did you really say that?" And I said, "Yes, I did. I did." And I didn't feel good about it. So, man, I have to practice this stuff I talk to you about. I have to practice some things around kindness sometimes because life gets in my way. and I lose sight of what I'm supposed to do. And that's to be epic in the lives of those in my household, those that I love, those that I don't know. My wife and I, that's our mantra: epic, encourage, empower. She likes encourage, I like empower, praise, inspire, and compliment. All those we meet. So, anyway, if you're just hopping in, go back and check the beginning of this thing. It was kind of crazy at the beginning, but I was want to tell everybody this week: set your day up to win. Before you go to bed at night, and when you get up in the morning, find some peace in your thoughts, peace in your feelings, and know that life's gonna be crazy. Don't behave like I behave, and if you do, it's not gonna you're not gonna like it. So find some peace. I think we said meet evil with kindness in the message. So this week I challenge you: every time you get tempted to meet evil with evil, pause, think about what I'm telling you tonight, and remember, man, we need more unity. We need more peace. We need more of love than ever before, because it's getting crazier every week. I just saw where, and hey, listen, this is where the world is. I'm with that. But I just saw where, um, and I heard about this, and one of my students was doing it already. But now that they've got AI is so slick, it's talking, it's healing, it's working with patients in addiction and helping therapists and all kinds of cool things. It's here to stay, folks. So listen, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying to you, figure out how you can use this technology, because now therapists are using it, right? And justifying some improvements and results in behavior and all those things around it. So I don't know how I got on that subject. Be open-minded, be willing to do things differently. And if your job is being pressed by AI, let's talk about it, because there's some opportunities. There's always opportunities in the storm. So don't miss out on the opportunities, because there are some, even though you don't have any idea how to use technology. If you're scared and worried about that, let's have a chat. So anyway, hey, have a fantastic week. Remember, meet evil with kindness, patience. Have a great week. Oh, fellas, that's right. Get with me on that opportunity to have a one-on-one and let's unwrap. Take off the load you've been carrying in a safe space and begin to make a difference on the inside so you can really show up complete inside and out. All right. Hey, I'm out. Have a fantastic night. See you guys later. Bye-bye.